What if the entire Western financial system, built on the power of the US dollar and the euro, could be brought to its knees? Not by a superpower, but by one man with a revolutionary idea. What if the wars you see on TV aren't about freedom, but about protecting this fragile system? In 2011, a leader was brutally executed, and the world was told it was a victory for democracy. But was it? The official story: Muammar Gaddafi, a brutal dictator, was overthrown by his own people, a narrative celebrated by the West. But behind the headlines, a different story was unfolding, a story of gold, oil, and a direct threat to the most powerful economies on Earth. We came, we saw, he died. This is the story of the plan that got Gaddafi killed. To understand the threat, you must understand Gaddafi's ambition. He envisioned a United States of Africa, a powerful, self-reliant continent. He argued that Africa, a continent plundered for its resources, must break free from its economic chains. But his vision needed a weapon, a financial one. This was his weapon, the gold dinar, a pan-African currency backed not by debt, but by solid gold. The plan was audacious. African nations would sell their oil and resources only in gold dinars. This move would have instantly dethroned the US dollar as the world's petrocurrency and shattered the euro's influence in Africa. It was a declaration of economic war. The West panicked. This was a direct assault on the petrodollar system, the bedrock of American global power. It was also a death blow to the French CFA franc, a colonial-era currency that keeps 14 African nations economically tied to Paris. Leaked emails from Secretary of State Hillary Clinton confirmed their fears. An April 2011 email explicitly stated that Gaddafi's plan to create a gold-backed pan-African currency was a primary motive for France's attack on Libya. It was never about human rights. It was about preserving economic dominance. The response was swift and brutal. Under the guise of humanitarian intervention, NATO unleashed its military might. The mission was clear: Gaddafi and his golden dream had to be eliminated. The man who dared to challenge the system was systematically destroyed. With Gaddafi gone, the gold dinar was buried with him. Libya, once Africa's wealthiest nation, was plunged into chaos. The 143 tons of gold disappeared from the conversation. The dream of an economically independent Africa was shattered. So, was it a coincidence that the one leader who directly challenged the dollar was overthrown? Gaddafi is gone, but his idea is more relevant than ever. Today, a global movement to break free from the dollar is gaining momentum. The ghost of the gold dinar haunts the existing financial order, a chilling reminder of the price of economic rebellion. Gaddafi's story is not just history, it is a warning.